point in San Diego County at 6,535 feet. In its entirety, it's on the Los Coyotes Indian Reservation.
And that's where we're headed, Fred?
We're headed to the very top. The turnout's about 4 miles.
You do have to have a permit to enter Los Coyotes Indian Reservation, and it was only a short wait at the entrance until we were able to secure our permits from Captain Reed, who opened the gate and allowed us to enter the trail that would take us on up to Hot Springs Mountain, thanks to our guide for the day, Fred. It wasn't too cold outside, but due to the elevation, areas that were in the shade were still covered in snow. It's a pretty cool surprise. I wasn't ready for that. It led Jack and the Jeep in front of me to announce over the radio, "Snow in the desert." Living in Southern California for so long, near the ocean at sea level where there's a distinct lack of snow, I made the whole convoy pull over so I could take a picture.
Pine trees sure do smell good.
I just went into 4 high. You might want to consider that. I don't know what's coming up.
Did you do that in 2-wheel drive?
Did you not notice my car being in a sideways?
Yeah, I did. I was wondering why you were going so sideways. That's funny. I also got some good video of it for you.
It was at about this point we were about halfway up. You can see the views already getting pretty amazing. I had to stop and take a quick photo.
like we're getting close.
And here we're about to reach the summit of Hot Springs Mountain. You can see the old fire tower coming out of the trees right now. It's the wooden structure at about 11 o'clock in this frame. We spent quite some time at the summit, located entirely on Los Coyotes Indian Reservation and a permit required to reach the summit. Not very many people have got to come to the top of Hot Springs Mountain. We took in all the views, hung out for a little bit, and had a lunch I'm not soon to forget.
Keep passenger side.
That's cool. The way you stopped there, I thought maybe you got high-centered.
Fred would be taking us back out a different way than we had come in. I'm not sure the name of the road, but it was something he was calling Rough Road. It was great to see a different viewpoint on the way back out than the one we had on the way in. You can see here visibility was fantastic. You could see for miles and miles. It was a really beautiful trail. And we're coming to the end of my footage. We exited the trail through a very beautiful campground, very well maintained. Looks like a really great spot to come back and spend an evening. I'd like to go back there sometime. You can see the Salton Sea there up ahead in the distance as we head back into Borrego Springs. Mark from our group actually got a really great shot of the Jeeps with the Salton Sea in the background. One of my favorite pictures from the trip. you're ever heading into Anza Borrego, I highly suggest stopping and visiting the Visitors Center. They have a fantastic museum. They've got a very knowledgeable staff of volunteers who will spend any amount of time you want talking about the desert, the local wildlife, the local plants, just the state park in general. It's a fantastic wealth of knowledge. The Visitors Center is also built in a way that it blends into its surroundings. See if you can spot it as we pull in. I'll leave the mystery up to you to actually decode sometime in person when you visit the park on where that visitor center actually is. It's very cool. It was a great trip spent with some really great guys.